This is another SciTech Report.
My original concept was, if you were to take bubble wrap and visualize bubble wrap rolled inside of a tube, or as a tube like that, and you look down it, you could see as these bubbles would expand or contract, they would pump a fluid down the tube. I've got a high school education, and I don't have a degree from college. I've always been a hands-on type of person and always just taught myself how to do things. The difference between this one and this one on the formulation. Well, personally, it's been very satisfying to actually to come up with an idea and have people believe in it, and to see the engineers respond to it.
800% increase.
That's been the most satisfactory thing. Is the engineers see it and they go, "Wow!" So.
Harry asked me to come out and render an opinion on the quality of the technology that he had seen. And with my mechanical engineering background, when I saw what Mark had done, it was immediately exciting to me. That's cast,
Yep.
and that's after it's been expanded in just water. I'd done 2 prior drug delivery system companies, delivered those from concept to exit successfully, sold the last one to Baxter. So I had enough information about the market to understand when I saw Mark's technology that it had tremendous potential in a number of markets. Behind a microneedle dispensing a dosage
whatever you want
form
to
of
do.
drug.
Yeah.
So you could have...
When Mark McWilliams and I met, and we started talking about the material and how it works and how I thought it worked, what our testing showed that it did, he found it unbelievable, because he had heard of materials that could do like electroactive polymers, but none of them can generate the force. And if they can generate force, it takes high voltage to drive them. And here we had a material that generates high force, extremely high force, but runs on very low energy, under 3 volts.
This polymer has 3 properties that make it very remarkable. And those properties are, it goes through a large change in size, stimulated electrically, and it produces a large force. In a mechanical engineering speak, that equals work, force times displacement. And what makes that remarkable is that no other polymer has ever existed that got both large displacements and large forces. And if you don't have both, you can't do meaningful work.
Mark is an MIT graduate, so it's, kind of interesting to see the reaction from him. And the next one was Bill Bloom, who was a California Institute of Technology graduate. And his same reaction from him was, "Oh my gosh."
I came out of Mini-Med, and the little Mini-Med infusers that are used by diabetics have tons of parts. They're $3,500 to make one of these things. And it's all sorts of things that you got to put together just right. And so you've got errors in assembly, errors in the parts, mechanical breakdowns, everything that goes into it, and the cost. And suddenly you're replacing it with a very simple piece of bubble gum.
This is a...
And all we have to do is properly tickle the bubble gum with electricity at the right frequency, the right voltage, and the thing expands and squeezes the drug out. And not only does it do it for a few minutes, but we can make this thing work for weeks. So I went, this is the way of the future. This is something that is a game changer.
Great technology because it's customizable. The delivery can be customized to the person and the drug delivery, and also it's very inexpensive. Most of these devices will be disposable devices, so you use them once and throw them away. This polymer technology is much bigger than that. It can be used in other applications, much broader than just these small pumps. I mean, it could be scaled up to be used in much larger pumps or other kinds of pneumatic devices that we haven't seen yet. And since it's such an inexpensive and easily controlled force that can be contract and expand, it's got a pretty wide range of applications we could use it for.
As we develop things, the pump will evolve into other generations. That all looks good. We're only working on the first product now for the first drug. It improves the safety of drug delivery. It literally standardizes and changes some things in the industry, so it'll have a significant impact into the industry once it's implemented and adapted.
In the future